Kudo be Mawufe no Metole. Greetings to all Africans. We are Hosu, His Imperial Majesty Axosu Agelogbagan Agbovi the First, the Gunlodo Hosu, Kilombo Hosu. Hosu, our Hosu means king. Our monarchy is Gunlodo, GANLODO, kingdom.com. Our publications are at Kilombo Restoration and Healing. The web address to that is restorationhealing.com. Our contact is ekaabokilombo at gmail.com. That is EKAAKILOMBO at gmail.com. We want to just speak on something just from a quick observation real quickly here. We noticed that there are a lot of people waking up, they're using the term woke, and if that works for them, okay. They're waking up. When they say that, usually it's to the lies of Christianity. They tend to focus on Christianity, but if by default, if you're waking up to the lies of Christianity, you're waking up to the lies of Judaism and Islam also, what we call biblical religions, right? So, and that's a beautiful thing. Then many further are going, waking up to the fact, and it's probably already been dormant in them for a while, that they don't like, they realize white people are the enemy, and they are the perpetual enemy, been the enemy a long time. You meet somebody like that, you might have met a lifelong friend. That's good. That's wonderful. So, and many we watched the video where his sister said they need to pack up on a rocket and leave, and hopefully the rocket will blow up in the air. Wonderful. One of the problems, though, with a lot of our people, and it is a problem, all of that is beautiful. But one of the problems is if we were to get rid of Europeans, which needs to happen, many of them have problem letting go of European culture. They'll let go of the physical European. They'll even trash the Quran, the Islamic Quran, the Christian Bible, and the Judaic Torah. They'll literally trash it, burn it. We've seen videos, people really giving energy to getting rid of that stuff. But their thinking, their names are still European. Their diet is still European. Their relationship processes are still European. It's like this brother one time, a few years ago, we were just talking, and he said, he wants to move to some part of Africa. And he wasn't an African coach. He didn't think like an African. He knew he was African. Like, he looks in the mirror and sees that. And we asked him, he said, what will you bring to Africa? What kind of, because he was thinking materially, so he was talking about investing. No, what kind of thinking you would bring to Africa? He was stuck. And as we talked more, we found out he would bring the same European stuff he was doing in America, take it to Mawufe, which is the Aja word for Africa. Aja, more commonly known as Fon, but Fon is a dialect of Aja in southern Benin Republic, West Africa. So he would basically take that same thinking over there, which would further deteriorate African culture. So that's why we say it's a problem. You could get rid of the European physically. You take the physical church away and whatnot, but is the church still in you? Does your thinking and your processing still reflect that of the European? And most often that is the case. This ain't downing anybody. This is just words to think about things we had to do many years ago. So whatever we say on these videos, we probably done been through it. You hear us talk about ancient Tamaray, and that's a dead civilization. We tried Tamaray for a few months back in the early 90s, and realized it was a dead civilization. So we bring our, as we make our progress, we bring it to you. So think about that. Many want to physically remove the European, but they do not remove themselves from European culture, themselves, European thinking. Even many that's dressing up in African clothing, Ask them what they have, for dinner over the past 7 days. Now some of them call themselves vegan. They think that's African. That's not African, and it's not African. Some people end up vegan or vegetarian in Africa, but that's not African per se. 9 times out of 10, you were influenced by this New Age movement that started in the 90s that says everybody should be vegan. Now, we have oracles. We go to the oracle, and it speaks on what kind of diet we should have. If it comes up that we should not be eating a certain type of meat, we don't eat that meat. That don't mean that's for everybody, you see. So you have some vegan, vegetarian, but just talk to people that do eat fish or any kind of red meats or whatever. Ask them when last time they had some Agbovi. Now these are people that's bashing Europeans, rightfully, bashing Europeans. But ask them what their diet is like. Ask them what is their relationship, how in their head, how does a relationship process go? And line that up with an African one, which most people don't know. That is, we well detail that in the Ekaabokilombo paradigm, maroon culture through maroon sovereignty through Vodun culture. That's at restorationhealing.com. And then line that up against the regular European American relationship process, and you'll see that they really hadn't let go of the European. We hope you're getting the message here. Once again, contact us at ekaabokilombo@gmail.com. Odigba.